Okay. Well, so welcome again to our Tuesday night yoga. It's my pleasure to be here. I'm happy to guide you through your nighttime yoga practice. I was asking the group what you wanted to do earlier. A few of you said that you'd want to do a little bit of everything, so I thought we could do that. So I thought that we could just start by sitting in a comfortable seated position like this. If you have a sore back, you can always sit up onto something like a cushion or anything really, a few books. You can get creative. Just make sure that it feels balanced. If you have bad knees, you can always try putting, like I said, anything underneath your knees to support them. Make sure that they're about the equal height. Maybe if you just have one bad right knee, you can put a block or something under that, you know? You want to try not to squish your feet. What I like to do in the first position, like in a cross-legged seated position, is place my feet underneath my knees so that my legs are kind of equal. And then try to not to just like squish your feet. Just kind of imagine you're like standing on them almost. So you can stand up into your legs. You want to sit down through your sitting bones, so you sit up tall through the head, okay? Now, before we begin, let's just bring our awareness to our breath, okay? So just give your eyes a close if you can. And just watch about 5 nice grounding breaths here. Watching your breath first move in through your nose, into your chest, and your stomach. And watching your breath move from your stomach, your chest, and your nose. Just letting your eyes settle softly on your nose. Watching your breath move up and down from the belly button to the nose. And back again. You can take nice full deep breaths. Or nice and little short ones. Just watching your whole body. Watching the fullness of your breath. Okay. Very, very slowly, float your eyes open. Once your eyes are open, I'm going to get you to bring your palms together and then press your hands together, okay? From here, with an inhale, reach your arms all the way up. If it's too much on your shoulders and your neck, take your arms apart. You can look forwards or up, your choice. Now with an exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. Breathe all the way up, from your nose to your belly button. Do that 5 more times, okay? Reach all the way up, breathe all the way in. And bring your hands back to your heart as you breathe out. 3 more. Reach all the way up, breathing in. Bring your hands back to heart center, breathing out. 2 more. Reach all the way up. Keep pressing your hands together if possible. Heels, knuckles, fingertips. And same when you bring your hands back down. So you feel a connection from your fingers all the way up to your elbows, your shoulders. 1 more. Reach all the way up, breathing in. And bring your hands back to heart center, breathing out. Okay, a few more nice and easy ones, okay? Just to warm up the body, place your hands on your legs. And just like cat-cow, you're going to really round your back as you exhale. You can even like lean back a bit. So you feel a stretch throughout your whole back. Now do the opposite. Inhale, extend your spine. Like lift the top of your head forwards. Look down towards your nose and lift your chin a bit. Lift the middle of your chest, your ribs and stomach, and just relax your shoulders away from your ears. Good. Do that 4 more times. Exhale, round your whole back. You can lean back. Try not to fall back. Good. Do a few more. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, rounding. So this is flexion and extension of the spine. One more. Okay, good. Bring your ears, your shoulders, and hips in a nice line. Okay. Place your right hand on your left leg. Bring your left hand beside you or even behind you. Before you twist, I want you to sit up tall and extend through your thoracic spine, your sternum, and then turn it to the outside of your thigh little by little, relaxing into your shoulders. Try and keep your head, shoulders, and hips in a line as you look back past your shoulder for about 5 nice breaths, okay? Breathe all the way in so you sit up nice and tall. And breathe all the way out. Maybe twist a little bit. Stay seated tall. 3 more breaths, okay? Breathe all the way in from the sitting bones up to the top of the head. And exhale, you can turn a little bit. A few more, okay? Breathe all the way in from your pelvic floor up towards the nose. Keep the length. Breathe from the nose all the way towards the pelvic floor. Awesome. On an inhale, come back to center. Take a deep breath in. If you'd like to, since you're in your homes, you can take a nice deep breath out, like, I feel it helps to really relax you. And switch sides. Place your left hand on your right leg, right hand beside you or behind. Remember, lift the middle of your chest a bit and turn it to the outside of your right thigh little by little. Looking down the bridge of your nose without crossing your eyes. Maybe looking past your right shoulder for 5. Breathe in for about 3 seconds. And then breathe out for about 3 seconds. 4 more nice breaths. Go moment by moment, breath by breath. Few more, okay? Relax the shoulders. Relax the muscles of the face. Awesome. Now come back to center. Hands on your legs. Take a full breath all the way in. If you'd like, a nice breath out through the mouth. Okay, a few more seated like this, okay? If your legs are getting uncomfortable, you can always take them out in front of you, your choice. Now, you're going to bring your left hand beside you, all right? Try and keep your legs and your sitting bones on the ground. Just walk your left hand over to the left. Try and keeping your left side as long as your right. Just go until you feel a nice stretch, okay? From here, reach your right arm up if you'd like. So you can look at your left hand. That can be a looking place. Or you can look a few feet in front of your belly button. That might feel nice. Or you can try looking at your right palm. Breathe through a few more nice breaths, okay? Breathe all the way in, reaching. Breathing all the way out. Maybe walking your fingers a little bit. One more nice breath all the way in. And a deep breath all the way out. Awesome. Come back up. Breathe in. And breathe out. Other side when you're ready. Bring your right hand over to the right. Reach your left arm up. Look to one of your hands or in front of your belly button a few feet. Breathing for 5. Try and keep your ears, your shoulders, and hips in line. 4, 3, reach out. So your pinky fingers, your index fingers and thumbs. Pull your elbows away from the middle of your armpits. 2, and 1. Good. Inhale, come back up. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Okay. Next, if you're sitting on something, I just want you to move it off to the side. I'm going to get you to come onto all fours facing the front of your mat, but I'm just going to switch my positioning so you can see me better, okay? So just like cat-cow, we're going to do cat-cow like we did at the beginning. So you can point your toes back or tuck them under, your choice. You want to spread your hands on the ground. With an exhale, again, round your whole back. Breathing all the way out. Show your spine through your shirt, all parts of it. Then inhale, do the opposite. Lift your tailbone and top of the head towards each other. 4 more breaths. Exhale, round your whole back. So you feel a stretch in the back, toning in the front. Then inhale, lift the front of your body so you feel a stretch in your front. A few more. Exhale, rounding. Push the floor away from you. And then inhale, lifting. A few more. Exhale, round. And inhale, lift. Okay, let's try a few more like this. So you're going to stay in an all fours position. But I wanted to kind of warm up your wrists a bit here before we go into downward facing dog. So what you want to do is press your hands down quite a bit so you feel from your hands all the way to your wrists, your elbows, and shoulders, okay? And I want you to press down a little bit harder, about 5% harder if you can. Now, to feel a little bit more stretch in your hands and your wrists, what you can do is you press your hands down, bring your shoulders forwards over your fingers, okay? Press down through all parts of your hands. Good. From here, see if you can lift your fingertips off the ground. You should not be able to, really. And then just put them back down. And from here, come up onto your knees, if possible. If this doesn't feel good, come up anyway, okay? You can even stand up. So bring your elbows in close and then make fists. Just start to make nice circles with your wrists. And try here to keep your forearms from moving so you can like isolate the wrist. And circle in the opposite direction. You should maybe hear a little bit of clicking and clacking. That's fine. Now, I'm going to get you to do it like this. So your palms will face up. This might be a lot, but you can try. So you're going to turn them down. Just put your fingers down first. See if you can put your hands down. If it's a whole, like way too much, just do one hand at a time, okay? Otherwise, both hands. And then set your hands, make them kind of mirror each other. And you're going to press down through your hands gently. If it feels okay, little by little, you press a bit more. And to regress or feel less sensation, you bring your shoulders forwards. Otherwise, you can bring them back a little bit. Okay, on your inhale, come back up. Bring your elbows in. Just make nice circles with your wrists. Give them a shake too. Let's try another one. So it's almost as if we're breaking out into the Macarena. But what we're going to do is the Macarena. No, I'm just joking. You're going to bring your hands down like this. You're going to place the backs of your hands on the ground. Maybe this might be a lot. Again, if it's a lot, just do one at a time for a few breaths each, okay? Try and spread the backs of your hands on there and relax your shoulders, your face. Take about 3 more nice breaths. And to make this easy, you bring your shoulders forwards. Otherwise, you can bring them over your fingertips. Take another full breath in and out. Good. Now, Come back up, give your hands a shake. I wanted to show you this today because my wrists were a little bit sore when I was doing sun salutations. If this helped a bit. So next, let's come into our first downward facing dog, okay? So hands on the ground. I'm gonna turn again, but you can stay. Tuck your toes under, then lift your hips up like this. If it's too much, go into and do cat-cow again for about 5 breaths, or child's pose on your knees with the sides of your big toes touching. Breathe for about 5 breaths wherever you are, okay? Breathe all the way in from the nose to the belly button, from the belly button to the nose. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, look in between your hands. I want you to walk your feet there however you can. Step forwards. You might have to crawl. You can even jump. Ground your feet now. Keep your hands on the ground. You can have your fingertips. Maybe you're quite mobile. You can have the hands all the way down. This is way too much on your back. Bend your knees and place your hands on your legs, okay? Now lift your head as far away from you as you can. Stay heavy in the heels, long toes. Keep looking towards the ground though. Now fold forwards. Bring your head closer in towards your legs. Keep pressing down through your feet equally, letting the hips lift off the legs. Now root your feet down and stand all the way up into your legs, your spine. Reach your arms up. Legs up through the top of your head, breathing in. The arms down by your sides, breathing all the way out. So we're going to do a few sun salutations, okay? Standing nice and tall from the backs of the feet to the front, knees, hips, shoulders, ears in a line, fingers are lined. Reach all the way up. You can look down, forwards or up. Hands can be together or apart. Fold forwards from your hips. Take a bend in your knees if you need. Place your hands down. Just go to your end range of motion. Now reach your feet, spread the toes, lift your hips, your stomach, your chest and head. Breathe all the way in. Walk back to a push-up position. So you're going to walk back like this. Understand that can be a lot. You can go down on your knees as well, okay? From here, keep your ears and shoulders in a line. Just lower all the way down. Nice and slow. Elbows go back. Touch your forehead down. And the tops of your feet too. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift the top of your head up. Lift your chest, your stomach. You can lift your hips, maybe even your knees. And then downward facing dog again. Lift your hips up and back. Remember, child's pose or cat-cow work great for this as a modification. Breathe for about 5 nice breaths. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Very good. Look in between your hands. Walk your feet there. Lift your head away from your legs, breathing in. And fold forwards, breathing all the way out. Stand up, reach up, take a deep breath in, look up. Arms down by your sides, breathing out. Last one, okay? Reach all the way up, breathing in. Folding forwards, breathe out to the end of your breath. Relax your face. Lift your head, take a deep breath in. Walk back to a push-up position. Remember, you can come down onto your knees first if you need. Lower all the way down, elbows back. Tops of the feet down, upward dog. Inhale, come up halfway or all the way. Back to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up. Remember child's pose if you need. Breathing for 5. Breathe in from the feet, all the way up to the head, the hands, imagining. Breathing all the way back out. A few more nice breaths. Last breath. At the end of your exhale, look in between your hands and walk your feet there. Once your feet are there, lift your head and then fold forwards, bring your head down. Now stand up and reach out. Take a deep breath in. Arms by your sides, breathing out. Okay, let's try a variation of sun salutation B. Chair pose. Keep your knees over your heels, okay? Like instead of over your toes, try and bring them back a bit. And sit down a bit. Touch your hands together in front of your belly button. Try and keep your arms long. Look at your thumbs and reach up. Breathe in, keep looking at them. Fold forwards, place your hands on the ground. Relax your head. Maybe straighten the legs little by little. Lift your head, breathe all the way in. Walk back to the end of your mat to a push-up on your knees or off. Lower yourself down all the way to your stomach, chest, and hip. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Lift your head, your stomach. And exhale, downward facing or child's pose. Lift your hips up. And for today, come down on your knees. We're going to set up for a low lunge, okay? Step your right foot in between your hands as best as you can. If you've got a bad left knee, you can always fold your mat up into 2 or put something under it to support it, okay? You can stay like this, or if you want to try, place your hands on your right leg. You can make this really easy too. Like you can have a long stance, or you can just put your left knee like right underneath your hip like this, and it'll be a lot easier. But you can play around with the positioning, okay? Wherever you are, stay or reach your arms up. Take a deep breath in. Good, put your hands back on the ground, breathe out, or your leg. Now we're gonna set up for warrior 1. So pick up your left knee and put your left foot down to about a 45-degree angle on your mat. Keep your right knee over your ankle. Stand all the way up for warrior 1. Reach up. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Bending into the knee, reaching up. Good, now place your hands back to the floor. Step your left foot forwards. You can keep your hands on your legs if you need. Lift your head, breathe in. Fold forwards, breathing out. Chair pose, bend your knees and reach your arms up. Breathe in, look at your hands. Stand straight, arms by your sides. Okay, bend your knees, chair, reach up, inhale. And fold forwards, exhale. Lift your head, inhale. Bend your knees and step your right foot back and come down onto your right knee. We'll set up for the other side, okay? You can stay like this, push your feet and legs apart. Lift up and out of the hips, through the spine, and the top of the head. Relax your shoulders. Stay or reach up. Hands can be on the leg too. Stay like this or place your hand on your left leg or the ground. Warrior 1, place your right foot on the mat at about a 45-degree angle, heels are in line. Left foot is forwards. Stand up from the back foot, reach up. Take a few breaths. Good, then just step forward, standing straight. Arms by your sides. Good. Let's try a few more standing postures and then we'll sit down, okay? From here, step your right foot back a leg length. And we'll open the arms over the legs. So your left foot is straight forward still. I'm gonna turn again so you can see me a bit better. So you wanna keep your ears, shoulders, and hips in a line, okay? Keep even your left side long for triangle. Breathe in. You're gonna place your left hand on your left foot or your leg. You wanna keep a nice long spine, okay? Then look at one of your hands for about 5 breaths. The left hand will be easier. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look at your left foot and come back up, arms open. Let's try a twist, hands on your waist. Now you're going to pick up your right foot a bit and just turn it forward so you're facing the front of your mat. For twisted triangle, reach your right arm up, place your right hand on your right leg or your left foot. Right hand, left foot, sorry. Stay like this. Or if you can, the left arm will go out or even up. Breathe through about 5. Awesome. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Look at your foot, stand up, arms open. Step forward and stand still, breathing out. Good. So I'll try the other sets again. Step your left leg back. I'll open up this way. Arms over the legs. Triangle, okay? Place your right hand on your right foot or your leg. Reach your hands away from the middle of your heart. Then relax your shoulders. Look at one of your hands for 5. 4. Breathe from the nose to the belly button to the nose. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come back up. Use your feet and legs. Hold onto your waist. Just pick your left foot up a little bit again so you can face forwards easier. Left arm goes up. Breathe in. Twisted triangle. Place your left hand on your right foot or leg. The right arm can go up. You can even stay down if you need, right? Nice. Breathing for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come back up, arms open. Step forwards, back to the top of your mat. Standing still. Okay, let's sit down. Once you're sitting down, I want you to lie on your back. So we're going to set up for bridge pose, okay? You're going to bend your knees. Feet will be about hip width apart. And you want to bend your elbows like this, or you can keep them out long. I find it easier to use my arms when my elbows are bent. From here, you want to ground through the insides, outsides, and middle of your heels, knuckles and toes, your sacrum, shoulder blades, middle back of the head, and arms, not your neck. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. And lift your hips up in towards the air, or up towards the ceiling. Look towards your belly button for about 5, keeping your head on the ground, not the neck, okay? 4, 3, feeling a stretch in the front of your body, strengthening in the back. 2, and 1. Make your way back down. Take a breath in, and a deep breath out. Let's do it again one more time, okay? Lift your hips up nice and high for about 5. Bridge pose. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Hug your knees in towards you. You can wrap your arms around the backs or fronts of your legs. If it feels okay on your neck, you can lift your head up towards your knees. You can rock around a bit or stay still. Okay, let's come up to sit for one more moment, okay? Sit up nice and tall with your legs out long in front of you. I'll turn again. So you want to be sitting up nice and straight so you can keep a nice long spine when you go forward, okay? If it feels like you're really rounding, bend your knees and you should be able to keep a longer spine, okay? So wherever you are, breathe in. Slowly go little by little, folding for about 10, 15 breaths. If you need to come up for a break, please do. As you inhale, you can kind of push your heels away from you, spread your toes towards you. And as you exhale, you can breathe out and maybe press your hands down and look towards yourself. You can keep going like that little by little. Inhales, heels push forward, spread toes back. Exhales, hands press down, maybe walk forward, head stays down. Just go little by little, make sure it's not too much or too little, okay? Do 5 more breaths if you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Come on. Lie down on your back again. Once you're on your back, keep your legs in a 90-degree angle, okay? You can rock around and actually, rock around for a bit. We'll set up the legs in a moment. Okay, once you feel ready for the next one, try and keep a 90-degree angle with your legs. So from your feet to your knees, knees to your hips. You're going to reach your arms out to the sides like wings. Palms can face up or down. Just make sure that it feels nice, like you're in chair pose. And take a deep breath in. Try and keep your shape, and then bring your legs over to the left side of your body, little by little. Try and keep your shoulders and head down. But if it pops up a little bit, that's okay. You might even take your left hand to the outside of your right leg and just guide it down little by little. If your legs do not go all the way down, that's okay. You can let them hover in the air. We're just going to breathe for about 5 more. You can look to one of your hands. The right one will be a bit harder to look at. Otherwise, look to the ceiling. Making space in your whole body as you breathe in. Relaxing into the space as you breathe out. Okay, on your next inhale, squeeze your legs together, come back up, breathe in, and breathe out. Other side, take a deep breath in. Try and keep your legs in a chair position. Bring your legs over to the right, slowly, slowly. Breathe for about 5. Look at one of your hands or the ceiling. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Breathe all the way out and come back up to center. Breathing in. Hug your knees in towards you again. If you want to try, lift your head up. For Supta Baddha Konasana, try and bring your feet together in the air, your legs like in a diamond shape. So you can stay like this, you can hold on to the backs of your legs, anywhere on your legs, or if you can reach without hurting any of your joints, hold on to the outsides of your feet with your hands, okay? Your hips, they can be off the ground or on. Make sure it feels comfortable again. You can keep your head up or put it down. Make sure the chin is not jutting too far back. If it is, keep the ears and shoulders in line, okay? And keep your head up if your chin is jutting back. If your head is down, lift your head up, lift your shoulders and chest. So let's try happy baby. So bring your feet right over your knees. You're going to hold on to your feet, insides, outsides. You can hold on to your ankles, anywhere on your legs, even the thighs. Just trying to bring the knees and the tops of the thighs towards the ground gently. You can stay still or rock from side to side like a very happy baby like we all just saw. You might even straighten one leg or the other as you rock around. Okay, now come back into a regular happy baby and then lift your head, your shoulders, your chest. From here, see if you can still stay happy and bring your legs out long, slowly, slowly, stretch them out. If you can, bring your head back down for about 5. And 4. Stay happy, stay breathing. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hug your knees in one last time. Lift your head up. And we'll sit up for Shavasana, our final resting pose. Basically, you just want to lie on your back. Your legs can be out long. If your back is not sore, just let your feet and legs flop out to the sides naturally. If your back is sore, you can bend your knees, or you can reach your right arm above your head and rest on your right side. Any way will do, really. Just make sure that you're comfortable, okay? Now give your eyes a close, a little rest. And just turn them back to watching your natural breath. You're good, Brian. You can lay down for a bit. Thanks for checking. Yeah, let's just relax here and let go for a moment. Just lying and sitting in the residue of your practice. Rest for a moment as best as you can, okay? Please begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Stretch your arms up and back behind you. You can reach your legs down and forwards in front of you. Now bend your knees. Roll to your right side. Use your right arm as a pillow. Press your left hand down into the mat and come up to sit. So before we turn our microphones on and say goodnight, let's just bring the palms together. Thank you and namaste. Thanks, everyone. Let's see.